it's me, Renee. I'm back, and I'm here for a little book haul for you, lovely people. So yeah. I went to one of my favorite stores yesterday. I was just planning on just taking a look, really, and then I ended up going to two more bookstores, and here we are. Here we are. I also got my period last night, so that might have something to do with me buying a few more books. But yeah, yep, yeah. I had planned to maybe also show you my uh books for my unboxing, but I already did an unboxing of that. So you know what? I'm just going to show you these books that are completely new. Um, this one is going to be my last book haul for probably, probably might be the last book of this year. Never gonna say never. I'm actually going away for Christmas. I'll be away a bit over a week, so I might buy something there. Who knows? But yeah, before that time, I have some new books. So, firstly, we have a book that I haven't really heard anything about. It's actually something as very rare for me as a cover buy. Like, I like cool covers, yes, but usually I buy books if it's a nice cover and it's an author I know, or and it's a title I know, or has a blurb I know, something like that. This completely cover buy. But yeah, Deadly Ever After by Britton Johnson. It also looks interesting. It's a fantasy book with like a kiss that can kill or save. So yes, but also I would say maybe 90% of the reason I buy this book is just so stunning cover, so stunning. So yeah, this is fun. And also I haven't really. I actually thought of like selling in the so I thought of googling it, and then I thought, you know what? On Google. Yes, I know that this author blurbed it, which I've heard of. I did not look inside the book to see if it had more blurbs. I did not check anything more, but I just thought, you know what? Sometimes it is fun to just buy books blindly. At least in my mind, it is. So yeah, Deadly Ever After by Brittany Johnson, about death and princesses and curses and stuff like that. I believe it might be sapphic. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, I haven't really looked that much more into it. But about this book, and you have forced opinions. Tell me in the comments. Then we have Something Fabulous by Alexis Hall. So this is another Alexis Hall book, and I loved Rosalind Palmer Takes the Cake, so I wanted more by this author. I mean, yeah, this is another historical by Alexis Hall, which I did DNF another historical by them before. I don't know actually why I DNF'd it. Maybe I just wasn't in the mood for it. And like sometimes sometimes I would say always it's about the right book for right time. Anyway, I bought this one. And I also bought Paris Delinquent is About to Crumble, which is in the same series as Rosalind Palmer. They're both taking place around a competition, around a baking competition. So yeah, this is contemporary, historical, both by Alexis Hall. And yeah, I want to read more. I mean, kind of thinking like I want to read all Alexis Hall before next year. I'm not sure that's gonna happen, but now I have the options at least. Maybe I'll get to them. Who knows? Then we have Hogfather by Terry Pratchett. Now, have I read Terry Pratchett before? Yeah. Have I been like taken aback and loved him before? No, I haven't. Which is weird because you would think, I suppose, I talked about this when I actually did like a bud read of this with Hermie and some people last year. Last year? This year? Anyway. And it kind of felt like it was kind of Monty Python, but in book form, which I love Monty Python. But I mean, to me, it just kind of felt a bit rambly and a bit very visual, and I don't know, I didn't vibe with it really. But this is Terry Pratchett's December Christmas book, so I thought, you know what, I want to give it another try. And I don't know. I know people are different. People don't have the same thoughts, opinions, whatnot. But sometimes I feel like, am I stupid for not liking Terry Pratchett? I feel a bit stupid. I shouldn't feel stupid, but I feel a bit stupid for not liking him that much yet. But then again, I'm not hating him. I'm just, yeah, yeah. So, yeah. Then we have Spellfire by Agatha Willow. This is actually also another blind book by that I haven't heard about at all, but it looked cozy and nice, and it's blurred by Sarah Beth Durst. So yeah, a sapphic witchy romance. Why not have that on my shelf? Then we have you kind of like a silly buy, and I suppose I could just check it out quickly now. But yeah, the time I got drunk and saved a demon, because I think I might already own this one, but I think it's either a book that I own or a book that I've thought about buying a lot, but I haven't bought. But if I have bought it, oh, two copies of the same book. What am I gonna do? A little free library giveaway. That's not gonna be an issue, really. It's not gonna be an issue. It's gonna be fine. Then we have Coffee Shop in Alternative Universe by C.B. Lee. So yeah, I already own this book. I bought it because I thought, you know what? Now I can have it for a giveaway. I have one more giveaway on my Instagram that I'm gonna do this weekend, and also no one's on this weekend. I mean, it's it's already going when you see this, but yeah. And honestly, like having duplicate copies of my favorite books, because then I can recommend them, talk about them, and give them away. Not just say, read this book, but also say, read this book, read this book, take the book, take it, and you have it. Aggressive, I know, yeah. Then we have People by Jackie Ashton. Also, another blind. I suppose maybe half of these books, half, a few of them, I didn't know about before. But yeah, this is a contemporary. Seems to be maybe enemies to lovers, but it's a book about book people. Of course, I'm gonna check it out. Of course. What do you take me for? An idiot? That's not something that I am. I'm not that. No, not at all. And then we have The Toxicologist by Josiah Bancroft. So actually, I've been looking at this book for a long time, and then I thought, you know what? I'm gonna buy it. So this is a fantasy series, but also with a mystery element to it, solving crimes in like a fantasy world. And so I thought, yeah. And also the cover, nice, intriguing. So yeah. And then last but not least, and I actually got this one for free because I'm part of the book club, the store's book club, where you get some books for free if you buy enough books. If It Makes You Happy by Julia Olivia. And this has been described as like for Gilmore Girls fans. And it kind of gives off a very Gilmore Girls vibe. So yeah, contemporary romance. Well, contemporary. I believe it actually might be. I feel like it might take place in the 90s. I might be wrong here. Blah 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 blah. Oh, it has a music list on it. Oh, it takes place in the 90s, or at least the prologue does. Double check. Maybe not all of it does. No, it still takes place in the 90s. Fun. I suppose historical. Oh, I'm not gonna say historical Unitas. That's too that's taking it too far. I know that's taking it too far. But yeah, I am quite excited to read this book. Maybe I have to wait until next fall because it's very fall vibey. Oh, just pick it up in January. I haven't decided yet, but now I own it. Like I need any more books on my to be read pile. But yeah, yep. I suppose I could try to do that. Boop, boop. Well, these are all the new books. Boop. As usual, if you read any of these, talk to me. If you bought any new books lately, talk to me. And I'll see you soon ish. Bye.